because you've asked me now, like...
Are you mad already?
4 times.
Yeah.
To like, you said, I said I wanted to start recording.
You said that, yeah.
Then you said, but wait, I have to get set up.
Well, yeah, I had to.
And then you said, I mean, can we just start recording already? So then we're sitting here and you go, well, I just got to set one thing.
Well, of course.
So like...
Hey, all right, so here's the thing.
But can I just say that I was like super excited to have you come in until the moment you walked through the door.
Hey, can
I just emphasize that?
I thought we could, quick little chat while I was setting up. You know that I have to like plug in multiple things, so I figured while I was doing that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Nick Williams Show. My name is Nick Williams. I'm an independent filmmaker and producer north of Boston. And today, for the 4th time, not in a row, but for the 4th time, Andrew Allen, a music producer and filmmaker. Andrew, thanks so much for joining us today.
Hey, Nick. How's it going?
Apparently better than you. You look kind of down in the dumps.
Well,
I thought
we had a good thing going. I was on this show 3 weeks in a row, and then I wasn't invited back for, I don't know, how long has it been?
Like 4 or 5 episodes.
Right. So why don't you talk about that a little?
Why don't I talk about it?
Yeah, like explain.
You were on the show, and then I started making a bunch of clips, and a whole bunch of people wanted to come on the show, and so I had them on.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have been working on a big project, a couple of big projects, and so you haven't been available. And this actually, to the day...
I've been pretty busy.
Yeah, to the day is like we scheduled it down. This day is big for me in a couple of ways. One, because you're here.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin suggested that I should go on walks. As an editor, there's a lot of sitting, a lot of staring at computer screens.
Right, yeah.
Maybe I was getting bigger, I don't know. But my cousin suggested to me recently, he was like, you think you want to go on a walk?
Together?
Well, yeah, initially, yeah, together. But I've been going on a walk every single day, Andrew, and today is 30 days of walks. Yeah, and I don't mean walking to the fridge either,
Right.
I mean miles.
How many miles?
It started off as a not a mile, and then it's progressively grown. But I go for walks for a couple hours every day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm happy about that.
Uh-huh.
It's cool. It's cool. I've been walking every day. It is kind of addicting. Not as addicting as like cigarettes or cake, but it is it is kind of addicting. Do you exercise at all?
This marks my 300th day of walking. Today. So gotcha beat.
Are you on a fucking Zoom call or something?
No, I'm setting something up.
What are you doing?
I'm setting something up.
So you telling me that I'm not prepared
God.
because I couldn't get you a fucking extension cord, but now I have to sit here and wait and just converse with my fucking self? If this is the case, I'll just do the Nick Williams Show by myself. What the fuck are we doing?
I'm trying to set something up.
Well, fucking it should have been set up before you closed the laptop at home to get in the car to come here. 45 fucking minutes late, by the way.
I agree with that.
I mean, this is insane,
I agree.
dude.
I totally agree.
This is insane. I'm trying to do a fucking show here.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this atrocity that happened to your head. We got to get there eventually.
Come on. You don't like it?
I mean, this is fucking insane.
Yeah. Just give me, honestly.
Yeah, honestly? Okay, honestly, should I stop recording? I mean, this is fucking crow. We'll just sit here in silence until Andrew's done.
Definitely
don't stop
recording.
This will be a nice chunk to cut out. Swipe transition 2 hours later.
No. This is going to be a pretty good...
This will be nice. I'm going to take a fucking nap. How's that sound? That walk took a lot out of me.
So how have you been outside of the walks?
No. I'm not conversing with someone who won't even look at me.
Okay,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
All
so
right.
you let me know when you're done playing with, whatever it is, Hub, whatever you got up on the screen. You let me know when you're done setting something up, and then we can actually do a fucking show. I can't fucking take it.
Are you actually mad? I'm
getting pissed now.
I'm trying to make this episode good. Hold on. This is gonna be great. This segment. Hold on.
We haven't done a fucking real intro yet. I want to do an intro.
Okay. Want to do the intro and then
no.
I
want you to get fully set up with whatever bullshit you have planned out.
Okay.
You think you're running the show here?
I'm not running it. I'm not.
But
running
what
it.
I would
I just
Andrew,
have a couple of segments planned.
A couple of segments.
Yes.
Great. But here's what we need to have happen in between those segments, Andrew.
Yep.
We need you to converse with me like a normal fucking human being.
I totally agree with that.
Well, currently that's not the case because you're staring at the computer screen. I feel like I'm talking to myself.
I understand.
This is very triggering for me. I feel it's very off-putting if I'm 100% honest.
I understand.
So I'm not angry at you, but I am angry.
Right. I enjoyed what you were saying.
Right. But it felt distant because you weren't even engaging.
Yeah.
Because you were setting up a bullshit fucking segment on my show.
Are you going to stop walking now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a milestone, but it's not the end of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
How many miles? Stone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep track of that crap, the steps and everything. It's more about the idea of actually just doing it that matters to me, you know?
Yeah.
So, and then once you do one, then you're like, okay, I got to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Once you start doing it a couple of days, you're like, well, if I stop now, what's the point of all those other days, you know?
Right.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Very cool. So are you going to start a walking podcast now?
No.
Because this is all that this show has been about, is just walking. So maybe we should start a walking podcast, I guess. We could talk about it. Like every day
it's
after the walk.
It's just a fucking topic of conversation.
Maybe every day after the walk, we talk about it.
You know, you asked how I was, and I told you how I was.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm good.
Really? Because this show's just been about you being good. So
pretty tired.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Hungry.
Oh, we have snacks. Dude, I have spent so much money at Market Basket recently.
Yeah.
How
much money did you spend?
We are stocked, like hundreds of dollars. It's like we got a crafty here now, which is nice.
Well, how many hundreds of dollars?
Multiple hundreds.
Well, it's like 4.
Why do we need to disclose the actual figure? What's the fucking matter? It's more than $200.
Yes, you got a big thing of peanuts and grapes over there.
I have grapes, and this is not peanuts. This is caramel corn. Utz caramel corn.
Okay, well, I can't see it from...
It's not because it's not for you. That's why you can't see it.
Yeah.
And I got my Poland Springs, thank God.
Yeah.
Now we need another one. Be right back.
Okay. I'll, let's wait till you come back.
What is this? What are you doing?
Well, just so you can, well, where'd he go? Which way's gonna come out? Oh. Oh, Nick, you got 30 seconds. Oh, and he sits down, and when he puts on the headphones, time's up. Okay, I'll airdrop that to you. You got to put that in.
That's not going to be in there.
No, it's really it'll be funny with the song.
Yeah, it's not going to be a clip.
It's with
that's going nowhere.
It's with the music. It's with the music it's with this song.
Yeah. Don't play it again. We're moving on. Okay. So yes. So I have water, got caramel corn.
Mm-hmm. So you got some Chips Ahoy.
What have you been up to? You're tired? What's going on with you?
Yeah. So I have signed many NDAs. Can't talk about it.
Just dial back the trolling like 2, maybe 3 notches.
So on the 8th of September, I drove up to Maine, right?
Yeah.
To take pictures for this music festival. And,
big music festival. Did you hear about Burning Man?
The rain.
Mm.
Yeah. Similar story. I drove all the way up there, and huge thunderstorm swept in and totally cleared it out, and they canceled it. So I had to drive all the way back.
I thought you said they were like...
Well, then on the following day, the 9th, I had to drive back up there because it was like a weekend-long thing.
Yeah.
And then I took pictures at the festival.
For promotional
yes
purposes, you were hired to be a photographer. That's great, man.
Yep. And then on the 2 days after that, I was on a photo shoot from the 11th through the 14th.
For what? Like what kind of? So the first one was a music festival,
It's like a product shoot
right?
for like this. It was like this thing. It looks like a watch. Like you put it on your wrist, and it either gets cold or hot, and then it like adjusts your body temperature.
Does it work?
In theory, I mean, I didn't try it for that long. It got cold.
It got cold.
Yeah, the watch.
Right. And so
it's not a watch, but
did you cool off?
I didn't really try it for that long. I feel like it's like something that you have to, like when you're sleeping, if like you get like night sweats or something, you put it on and then it like cools you down.
And you wake up dry.
Dry, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And then, so that was the 11th through the 14th. And then the 15th through yesterday, the 19th, I was taking behind the scenes photos on a short film.
Nice. Who made the short?
It was a team out in LA.
So you were in Los Angeles? You just flew in last night?
They came here to Boston.
How did they find you?
Facebook.
Why'd they come on here? Were any of them originally from here, or was it just like?
So the movie was about. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but
We haven't named any names or told us the name of a film, so I mean, talk about it.
The
this
movie,
could all be made up. This could be a made up story you're telling me right now.
The movie's about fencing, and the writer director, she like fenced here in Boston. So I think she just had connections at these facilities, and she wanted it to. It's like her story, so she wanted it to be in this, like the spaces that she was fencing in. IRL.
But it was based on her real life.
Yeah, there's like little like moments in it of like self-discovery, stuff like that.
Right. What is the tagline? Like, what is it? Just follow it? A girl who learns how to sword fight?
Sure. She's like going through like
turmoil.
Here's a picture from it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like fencing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you located in this photo?
Behind everyone.
Oh, I see.
Well, behind the camera. I'm taking the picture.
So you say.
Yeah.
But it could be like a Getty image of fencing.
Well, no, you see like the camera.
But I don't know any of these people. So
yeah.
There's no way to tell if this is real or not.
Yeah, do you know anyone? Oh, you know Ben Heald. He's right there, sitting on a
Benny
apple
boy.
box.
Nice. Yeah, Ben Heald. Good guy.
Yeah.
Cool beans, bro.
Yeah, it was a cool little shoot. Successful. It went pretty well. Everything
Nice.
happened on time. Long days, obviously.
Of course.
On all of these, like the photo shoot before this, there were like 12-hour days, 14-hour days, hour drive back and forth, you know. So it was. That's why I'm tired. And that's why I was late, because I slept till like 12:30.
Yeah. Well, and I'm cool with you being. I mean, we talked about this. You called me like 9:30 last night, and we spoke about you coming in today, and I have no problem with that, man. No problem at all. As long as you're happy and peppy and in a good mood.
Yeah.
Like I always am. I'm always in a good mood. You know.
Yeah, I'm in a great mood. So what's new
There's
in
another.
pop culture?
There's another thing. Oh. Yeah. Before we get into pop culture,
okay.
There's another thing that's kind of like, I don't know if it's bugging me, but it's definitely something I feel is worth talking about. You know. And that would be whatever the fuck is going on beneath your headphones and hat right now.
I got a haircut a few weeks ago.
Right. So this is when I input the side-by-side of what Andrew's hair was like before and currently. And can we remove for a second to just show the...
You think people care?
Yeah, I care. I don't, you know.
So it's care. Like shorter everywhere.
Yeah.
And like the back is short as well.
And it's long on top, though.
Well, yeah, but it's shorter.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Why? What was the idea behind or the purpose of wearing a headband?
Yeah. I'm used to it.
A headband underneath the hat. If you're gonna wear the hat, fine.
Well, I'm used to wearing
why
the
are we
headband
wearing
at
the
this point,
headband?
so I just haven't broke that habit.
Right. But it serves no purpose whatsoever.
Before it did.
But now currently...
Yeah, it's just a habit. I don't know.
Okay. So my question is, are you going to start styling it differently or doing anything like fun with it since you have like...
I've...
you know, are you going to be trendy?
Are we
going to start calling you Drew?
I've blow dried it.
You blow dry your hair?
Well, not like every time, but if like, when I wash it, it's just like sopping. You know what I mean?
It's wet hair, right?
Yeah. So like, in order to, dry it quicker, I will blow dry. And I've done this when I had longer hair as well.
What, blow dry it?
Yeah, if like I had to like run out.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm not nearly as concerned about that. I'm talking about now that you have stylable hair that isn't just a big...
I have some hair paste.
Do you?
Yeah. Guess when I got it?
When you got it?
Yeah.
When did you get it?
Like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would I guess that?
Because I started growing my hair out like 4 years ago.
Right.
And
right.
Then it got long, and then now it's shorter again.
Mm-hmm.
Where it used to be always. Yeah. So the long hair was actually the different thing in my life,
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I've only known you with long hair. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, technically in your life.
Well, we met 2 years ago. So, yeah.
You've always needed a hair tie. Mm-hmm. As long as I've known you, you've always needed a hair tie.
Yeah.
For a ponytail or something. Like it's always been long enough that you need to tie up your hair to get out of your way.
Yeah.
Or wear a headband. Usually both, if I'm honest.
Same thing with, I guess, like the mustaches with Colin's mustache. He didn't always have a mustache.
I know. His Facebook profile picture still has no mustache.
Really?
It's a black and white photo of Colin with no mustache. And it's weird.
Is it really?
Yep.
Should we
about
just,
a walk
should we
and
just
a
get
haircut.
into a segment that I planned then?
We could do a segment if you have a segment. What's your segment called?
Okay. So
let's
we
not
have
go
3.
crazy.
I prepared 3 segments.
Why don't you start with the first one? Am I allowed to see your screen or no?
Yeah. Well, actually, I shouldn't show it quite yet.
Okay.
So,
well,
do you want to start with a visual segment or a mix of audio and visual?
So, Andrew, it's been a while, though, since you've been here in the studio.
Yeah, I think
getting
it's
your
been,
hair cut.
It must have been like
working.
a month, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. And I recently have been editing one of the shows, a different show that we don't have to get too deep into because it is a surprise, but there's a clip from that show.
Our show.
It's our show, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's a clip from the show
Mm-hmm.
with a segment that you like to call. Do you want to say what the segment you do on that show is?
Well, there's a few. I'm assuming it's got to be out of context, Nick, right?
Yes.
A fan favorite.
So this
already.
is yeah. Without anybody even knowing the name of the show,
Are we gonna watch it? Because I haven't seen anything.
I know. So I figured it would be good for me to pull up this never before seen unedited clip.
Yes, I've been waiting to see a little bit of this podcast
of what out of context Nick is like.
Yeah. I'm
especially
excited now.
When we're doing a show where, by the way, like this is, we're in this segment that we're showing you. Both Andrew and myself are trying to be as serious. I mean, you're taking this as seriously as possible
on our show.
And so, yeah, whenever you have me do something where I have to like take everything very seriously, it kind of tends to give me a case of the giggles.
Right.
So I figured since you've been out for a while, I'm welcoming you back.
I would love to see this clip.
Yeah, I wanted to show you.
Yeah, let's see which we see what we made a month ago. Out of context, Nick, 4 clips. Let's listen to them, and let's see if Nick has anything to say about them. Is my audio? Okay,
you're good to go.
All right, here we go.
Why would you need an udder on a bathroom stall wall?
What do you think about that?
Can we get an instant replay on that?
Sure.
Why would you need an udder on a bathroom stall wall?
Is that from Nick Williams' show?
No.
What is that from?
It's out of context.
Oh my god.
Do you know what you're saying there?
It sounds like I'm asking.
All right, I'll lead you in. Do you know what you're saying there?
Well, Andrew, it sounds as though I'm inquiring to someone on probably a pretty famous podcast, why they would need the don't do that. Ask me again.
Do you know what you were saying in that clip?
Well, Andrew, it sounds as though I'm inquiring to someone in a podcast setting as to why they would need a hold on. Hold on.
Why they would need a what?
Hold on. Oh God. Well, Andrew, it sounds as though I am inquiring to someone in a podcast setting as to why they would need an udder. Probably. Fuck. Hold on. It's got to be right.
From like a cow or something.
Hold on. Fuck off. Fuck. Well, Andrew, thanks for asking. I feel like it's definitely me, and it's Fuck. It's not even fucking funny. It's so dumb. Oh, we got fucking 4 of these. Okay.
That's fine. No.
Okay.
I would say regardless of how it comes out, this has to be the one.
Well, Andrew, it sounds as though it was me asking.
Asking what? What were you asking?
Well, Andrew.
What were you saying there?
Well, it sounds, Andrew, like I was. I can't do it. This show is so crazy. I gotta make a fucking song. 8 o'clock at night.
we gotta speed it up.
Fucking 8:30. It's supposed to be over in 5 minutes.
We got 3 more clips. So yeah, what were you talking about in this clip?
Well, it sounds as though. Well, Andrew, thank you for asking me that.
Mm. Should we move on to the next clip?
Yeah, fuck it. It sounds as though I was asking, I think that was Colin I was asking as to why you would possibly need... Fuck me! I'm gonna fucking do it!
An udder.
I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Well, Andrew, it sounds as though I was asking... Well, Andrew, it sounds as though I was asking someone why they would need an udder on a bathroom stall wall.
From a cow.
Probably an udder from a cow.
Wow.
Or other farm animal of some sort, but most likely from a cow. Do you have the answer? Where is that from?
That is so interesting. And I think if I were to recall, I think that show is going to be a hoot. So do you want to talk about it, that clip?
We can. Now that time has passed, I mean, that clip is absolutely hilarious. I love Out of Context, Nick. I think it's aggravating, and then in retrospect, it's absolutely hilarious. So I've come to love it. It's my favorite segment that you do. It's significantly, in my opinion, significantly better than Pick a Dragon, personally. But
right,
that
was on your show, right? On this one,
right?
Yeah,
it's almost as if you saved the good ones for.
Pick a Dragon was pretty good.
Yeah. So the audio clip was me on the Bluff Boys podcast. That was another one where we were picking 2 topics, and I don't know how we got into the subject of udders on bathroom stall walls, but I think that was definitely during the creation of the video portion.
Yeah, and
I was merely interjecting to see what the
right. I know what it's for, but it's out of context, Nick. So you have to kind of.
No, I mean that's my best guess is that it's from the Bluff Boys podcast. I was asking either you or Colin or Sam why you would need an udder on a bathroom stall wall.
Yeah. Why would you?
Well, that's the thing is I don't know, and it's I think that's what makes it funny to me is that it's an incredibly good question.
Yeah.
Why would anyone need that? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. And I think out of context, Nick is here to stay, to be honest. All right, Nick, do you want to would you like to play a game that I have planned for this episode?
Sure, Andrew. What do you have? All
right,
what's it called?
This game is called Carpet or Rug. How it works is I'm going to show you a picture of like a cropped image of a carpet or a rug, and you have to let me know what you think it is. If it's a carpet or a rug. Let's just be clear. A rug is like a cut out thing that you put on a floor, usually like hardwood, tile, something like that. And a carpet is fixed to an entire floor surface.
Okay, so that's the distinction between the two.
I think. I mean, do you have any
No
objections?
Nope,
Okay.
no objections, Your Honor.
So you know what makes a rug and a carpet different?
I do. I understand the concept.
All right, this is our first image. Carpet or rug?
I'm going to go with carpet.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the reveal?
Yeah, I'd be shocked if that was a rug, just by the corrugated
Carpet.
right?
Very good. Are you ready for the next one?
Sure. How many of these are there, just for the...
Not many.
Okay, so let's just, before we move on, let's describe. So here's what we should be doing. We should speak for the listeners.
Yeah.
Because there's millions. I mean, there's so many listeners.
What made you pick carpet?
Well, so if we go back to the cropped image, the corrugated lines in it, it's just scream carpet to me.
Like the tile.
The fact that the pattern doesn't really... Can we go back to the cropped image? We're going to stay on the cropped image. Thank you.
All right.
The pattern of the flower or whatever, it doesn't really line up. It looks like pieces are lined up and mashed together.
Yeah, I get that.
Right, but it's really those lines. It's those core. I don't see a lot of rugs with lines lines like that. It's mostly just carpeting, industrial hotel carpeting.
Why are those lines there on carpet?
I think it's the way that the machine makes
it's
them.
just like more. They can make more of it quicker.
Yeah, it's probably the
Yep. Interesting.
Yeah.
Any other factors come into play here?
No, the mismatched pattern and the lines really threw it.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, yeah. Picture number 2.
Well, I guess before we move on,
sure, let's stay on this one.
Do you like the carpet?
No, I mean I wouldn't pick that anywhere. It's an inlay carpet. There seems to be tile on the outer walkway. I mean, if I owned a hotel...
Honestly, I think that's another carpet.
If I owned a hotel, I would... I might. But it's not my go-to. But
Not
go
my
ahead.
Cup of tea. All right, next one.
That's a rug.
Really?
Yeah, it's a rug.
Okay. What? Do you want to talk about it?
Sure,
first?
yeah. So it's
Okay.
abstract. The pattern is flat. The picture's horrendous. It looks like the picture itself was maybe a 240
Okay.
picture, and you blew it up to maybe look at 3 pixels of it in a square format.
Okay.
So I'm gonna assume, based on the horrendous quality of the picture and the pattern, that it's probably
Interesting.
it's probably a carpet.
Okay.
I mean a rug. Excuse me. It's a rug.
You're going with rug.
Rug, 100%.
Fair.
It's a rug.
Ready for the reveal?
Sure. I'm correct. As always.
Correct.
Yeah. It's an abstract gray to white ombre rug laying over a fake wood floor. And God, you really blew that picture up as tight as you could to make it all nice and pixely for me.
Well, I wanted to kind of, with all these crops, I don't want to give too much away. You know what I mean?
I understand. How many of these do we have prepped?
6.
There are 6 pictures of carpets or rugs.
Mm-hmm.
But we only found one fucking... Okay. Yeah. Next. What?
Interesting.
This
right?
one actually is kind of tough.
What do you think of this
one's
one?
actually kind of tough. This one, it's almost taken at an angle that is so perfectly flat that it looks like it could be on a wall.
Okay. Wanna know what like kind of sticks out to me?
Sure. I mean, you already know the answer, so I don't know why you would.
I'll
give
be
me
honest.
any hints.
I completely forget.
Okay. We made these.
It's that
we made this
green
monkey
dot. It's that dark green dot.
in the center.
Yeah, that really sticks out, and I feel like I cropped it that way to make it a little bit confusing.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. I forget what it is, and I'm looking forward to knowing
Okay.
if this is
So
carpet or rug.
I'm gonna go with rug because I feel like if it was carpet, I don't feel as though you would set it up to go A B A B A B. I feel like you're the kind of person who would try and throw
A double.
a double in there.
That's
Just to
possible.
say.
I'll be honest. I didn't put too much thought into the order, but
I
think-
never believe you when you say stuff like that. I feel like everything is incredibly planned out.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
So I'm gonna go with rug.
Okay. Ready?
Sure.
Correct.
And I was correct. It is a rug.
What do you think of the rug?
I was correct. It is taken at a very high angle.
Yeah, it looks like it's in a mall or something.
Yeah, I mean it looks like a corporate. It looks like a
Corporate office.
or a mall
a
or
big corporate building. Yeah.
right.
Or hotel.
Yeah,
Could be a
hotel lobby. Very large hotel with
This I don't know if you can see my mouse. Yeah, this looks like a shopping cart or something. I don't even know.
No, it's if you look at the one
Oh,
right
it's a
across
door.
from it's a
It's a doorway.
doorway. Yeah.
Oh, look, and there's a mannequin. It's a mall.
Yeah, it's a mall.
All right, ready for the next one?
Ready as I'll ever be. It's the repeating pattern.
the
Definitely looks
tiles,
like
yeah.
like the hallway of a hotel. It's floor 15
Mm.
of something of that
I feel
nature.
that.
The diamonds, but mostly what you're going to see, Andrew, with carpet is. Why are you all right?
Yeah. What?
Oh, okay.
What do you see?
So
with
when it
carpet?
comes to carpet, specifically over rugs, you're going to see that repeating pattern because it
Kinda
has
looks
to
like snake skin, to be honest.
because it has to take up so much space. So when you see that, like this is a diamond pattern, very common.
Yeah.
And when you see patterns as this, such as this,
Yeah. You think?
right, you think, okay, it has to stretch over a long period of a long stretch of
So you're
space.
saying, which one are you saying? Carpet or?
Yeah,
rug?
I'm going to go with carpeting. Yeah, this looks like industrial made
Gotcha.
carpeting for a hotel somewhere.
Interesting. All right, ready?
Sure. I was correct.
Correct.
Again, it's carpeting.
You're 4 for 4 right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Well, it's just critical thinking.
Yeah. I wonder if.
We only got 2 more of these, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's,
What do you think of this carpet?
I mean, it looks like a movie theater carpet.
Does it look like something you would purchase? The carpet? Or do you not like it?
Why would I purchase this carpet?
If you were gonna like
This carpet, am I going to
carpet-
walk up to them and say, "Okay, hi, I'd like to
No,
buy
like if
your
you-
carpet, please."
If you were going to buy a carpet for like a room that you have,
Yeah.
would you get this one?
So the other thing you should notice about this, I don't know, probably not.
Okay.
But if the other thing you should notice about this is you see how although the pattern is repeating, it's also like speckled and there's lots of movement in the pattern. Like there's lots of different variation in the colors and everything, right?
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because wherever there's carpet, it's usually a corporate building, a movie theater floor, things like that, where spills and
So
things of that
think it's a
nature can
little
happen.
dirty.
So this is one of those patterns, Andrew, where if it gets dirty, it's not that big of a deal because you won't see as much of the mess. Anyway, let's
Right.
move on to number 5.
Sure. Here we go. Number 5.
Carpet.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, it's again repeating pattern.
Yeah.
And it
Okay.
looks like a movie theater lobby.
Okay.
Oh, this is interesting. So it could be a large rug to wipe feet on in front of a door at a movie theater entrance.
I can see.
But
it.
I'm gonna go with my gut on this, Andrew, and I'm gonna say carpet. I'm gonna say it's movie theater lobby carpet.
Okay. Are you ready to?
I
for
mean,
the reveal?
realistically, if it's carpet, I still win, even if it's not in a movie theater. I'm going the extra mile and guessing the location of the carpet. But I'm
Right.
gonna go. I'm gonna stick with my gut and say carpeting.
Okay. Here we go.
I was correct.
Correct.
I was correct.
You're pretty good at this. You're good at this. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
What do you think of this carpet?
This is a carpet. If I had an in-home theater,
It'd be cool.
this is something that I would absolutely put in the on the ground in the in-home theater.
For the mess reason or for the just the
Well, for the aesthetic of the carpet with the movie reels and all that stuff, I like that a lot. And the
super tiny screen, huh?
yeah, I mean, there's also like
Unless it's massive.
there's no seating anywhere.
Not yet.
Which I find, well, usually if it's installed seating,
Mm-hmm.
you would put that in first and do the carpet around
Kind of
it.
tiny speakers too.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be right up close to that thing
Yeah.
for it to
Interesting.
for you to hear anything, you know?
Yeah.
So that makes no sense.
All right, moving on.
Sure, yeah. Oh, wow. So it's not often that you get a shag carpet.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I mean, it looks almost like almost looks like a coral reef of some sort.
A little
or
bit, yeah.
a dirty bath mat.
Kind of, yeah. That speckle of orange.
Yeah, in the upper right. That's really throwing me off. It looks like a pea stain or something. That's really, really
Yeah.
weird.
Kind of looks like mountains if you think about it. Like a
yeah.
grassy
I mean, it's so furry. I'm gonna go. This is the last one.
Yeah, I believe so. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with rug because you've thrown a lot of carpets in there. It would make sense if Andrew would then try and.
Yeah, I
you know?
get that.
We only had one other carpet, and we only had one other rug.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, we had two. We had the rug at the mall, and then the rug under the.
Mm.
Yeah. So now we're gonna have this is the third and final rug.
Okay.
Rug.
Correct. What do you think of it?
Yeah. I mean, it's hideous. That's fucking hideous.
You don't
That
like
is
it?
horrible. I wouldn't gift that to somebody who asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd get them a membership to
What do
an
you think of
insane
the chair?
asylum.
The chair looks kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it looks bulbous. It looks moderately sexual. I'm not a fan of this scene at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is that's not even a real picture, Andrew. I mean,
so-
that's made in Blender or something. I mean, that's
mean,
horrible.
Realistically, like
Look at the shadow on that. How thick is that rug? What is it, like is it Private Island?
Yeah, it kind of
the
looks
rug?
3D. It's like
Yeah, because it's a fake picture.
yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell it's fake because in that gold ball that's right there where it has all those reflections of all these lights to make everything look real. You know what there's not a reflection of? A fucking photographer. So
I could have photoshopped that out.
yeah, but I doubt they did. That
Mm-hmm.
building doesn't exist. No one would have that.
Could be a
Andrew. No one
studio.
would have that disgusting rug
Potentially
that
a
looks
studio.
like a mountain. The perspective is off. Why does it get taller as it goes back? It looks like it gets thicker as it goes
Statue,
back.
too.
Then you have this random, like, it looks like a blow-up chair with this tennis ball table next to it. God only knows what kind of statue that is back behind. Random
I think
columns.
that's a famous statue. I'm
The
not sure.
columns look horrible, and then you have this light that doesn't go with anything. This light fixture in the back, the lamp, with curtains, a staircase.
It's a very interesting choice for the rug.
I mean, the rug is horrendous. The rug is
Given the rest of the room, the rug is it's
well, the rest of the room's not much better, but the rug is absolutely horrid.
yeah. But if the rug was out of there, right?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the room would make more sense without it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's all one color.
Yeah, like the room still wouldn't make much sense if the chair was out, or if the statue was gone, if the ball was gone. But if the rug was gone, I feel like the room might start making a little bit of sense.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I still wouldn't live there, but okay.
Yeah. So that was carpet or rug. Like, honest opinion, what did you think of that?
I played it. Would I suggest it? No, but, leave it to Andrew.
But it was a little fun, right?
A little fun. That's one way to put it, yeah.
All right, so Nick, we got another segment, another game to play.
Wonderful.
And I think you're going to like this one better than the last one because it didn't seem like you really liked it.
What do you mean? I got every single answer right.
Well, you got it all right, but it doesn't mean, like, you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean these games are,
This one's a little bit more interesting because, all right, the thing about carpet or rug is they're both kind of similar things. They both go on
They
floors.
are, but they're
they
definitely
get stepped
distinct.
on.
I feel like it's absolutely a good premise for a which is it type of game.
Yeah, because you got to like figure out, realistically, like, is this design, does it call for a rug or a carpet? Is the material in it, is it
Yeah, no,
soft
but I'm
enough?
saying it wasn't a bad game.
Okay.
Yeah,
It made sense.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I liked it. Yeah.
It's here to stay, folks. We'll have it
let's
on the
not
next
go
one.
Crazy.
So this game
Yeah.
that we got is called Yogurt or Cow. Now, this one's interesting because they're
What are we doing?
because they're kind of related, right?
Okay.
Because cows, and technically they are the reason yogurt's here.
Well,
But like,
that's not
but
true.
physically they don't look the same.
Okay.
Like a cow looks much different than a cup of yogurt.
You're telling me that you have photos where it's going to be difficult to tell the difference if it's a cow or a cup of yogurt?
Think some of these might trick you. Yeah.
Oh, Christ. This better be good.
First image.
This
Cow. Is this cow or a bowl of yogurt?
Oh, I mean, this is like.
What do you think? Same thing. So it's a cropped image, and then I'll show you the.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's a white screen with a red dot. I mean, it's a white.
Yeah, but there's some
square.
context. There's some
a white
context.
square with a red dot, and it looks like a yellow. I mean, it looks like a penis. If I'm honest, it looks like a corn dog or a.
It's
It
just
looks
like a cylinder type thing.
cylindrical.
Yeah.
It's with a red dot. Oh, I'm trying to think now. You got me going.
Yeah,
Now-
telling you, I think this one could.
Now
could
I have a
stump you.
question for you.
Of course.
Okay, are you manipulating besides cropping?
It's just a crop.
So you're not. This picture isn't upside down.
Nope,
It's not reverse flipped.
it is not.
Okay.
It's just cropped.
So the white of the white, like the 3/4 of this photo that are one color,
Okay.
it looks very white and almost and you're not using cartoon cows. Like it's either an actual image of a cow.
That's interesting. Yeah, no,
No, because there
I
gotta
won't
be some.
specify.
There gotta be some ground. No. I'm saying there has to be some ground rules here. Because
These are real images.
right.
real
But a
images.
real image of yogurt and a real image of a cow are one thing. If you're gonna do also thrown in there cartoon images of cows and yogurt,
No,
like that
it's
doesn't
not
work. You get what I'm saying?
no animated anything.
Okay.
These are all real life pictures.
Of either cows or yogurt.
Yes.
What a fucking weird game. Okay,
Come on. It's interesting, right?
This is bizarre.
What do you think it is?
This is bizarre. I'm going to go with this specific image. It's all white, cylindrical object in there with a red. See, the red thing is throwing me off. The red thing is throwing me off because that could be an ear or that could be like one of the dots on it. I'm going to go with yogurt for the first one.
Interesting. All right. Are you ready for the reveal?
I mean, I'm assuming it's
that-
probably going to end up being a cow, but
that's your locked in answer.
but I'm going to go with yogurt for the first one.
All right, here we go. Correct. That's good. I think the cropped thing
Yep.
is right here. See that? So it looks like it was some sort of seed and a raspberry. Or no, it was just that seed and an almond slice. Would you eat this? Does this interest you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? This looks
it
it
looks
looks
good.
tasty.
Tasty, kind of refreshing with those raspberries.
Yeah.
Good way to start the day.
Yeah, this has a lot to do with filmmaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
an image, so I guess it's technically like, some sort of creative outlet.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah. Thank God you didn't have any of the raspberry in there because that would have really given it away on the crop.
maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
there's no cow with that bright red. You know what I mean? Like you had it cropped in a way that like was very. I'm giving you a compliment. It was a good crop.
Thanks.
I mean, it was basically just a white square.
yeah,
but,
there's not much to work with in this image that
right.
would say cow.
Right.
Are you ready for the next one?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. This is. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
You have
What am I supposed? It's a white square.
You have to decide.
There's nothing on the screen.
You have
Andrew.
to decide whether this is a cow or yogurt.
What am I supposed to do?
Those two things are wildly different.
So, folks, image number 2 is another white square.
Yeah, but there's some texture. There's something.
There's
in
barely
there.
any texture, and it's pixely as fuck.
It's a crop. It's cropped. You're gonna see the pixels. But I think this one could. Honestly, it could go either way. Like
I'm gonna go yogurt.
Yogurt again.
Only because the swirling pattern that I do see in the white
Like a
is
ripple.
it looks too consistent for it to
Yeah.
be fur of any kind or hair. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know if cows have fur or hair, but they have there's
No, I get it.
a hair-like coating.
Okay. Yeah, are you ready for the reveal, or is that your locked-in answer?
I mean, if it's a cow, I'd be surprised. What is that thing? There's a
What?
thing there. It looks like in the lower lower right quadrant of the photo, there seems to be like some sort of symbol or something. Are you seeing this or no?
Oh, yeah, it looks like a square thing.
Right. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
a watermark. I don't know if that it could be.
I don't think it's a watermark. It might just be like, well, since it's a like kind of pixelated, it might just be kind of rendering weird. I don't know.
Right. I'm not sure what it is or what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I'll go.
I think,
should
I think
I
we're
mean,
closing
I
in on
can't
our
ask you
time
what I should
cap.
go.
What do you think the? What do you think the
This is timed. I thought it was supposed to be conversational, like a podcast.
well, yeah, of course, but like you know.
Okay, I'm going yogurt. It's probably a cow. Now that I've said
Well,
that,
you have to lock in an answer. You
okay,
gotta-
I'm locking in yogurt
All
for
right.
picture number 2.
Here we go. The reveal.
It's a cow. Oh, it's yogurt.
Very good.
I was very good. Well,
Very
see,
good.
And I was correct. The ripple,
Yeah.
the pattern, that's what gave it away.
that does make a lot of sense.
It was yogurt. That
yeah.
was good.
It's an interesting picture as well because, like, who pours?
This is the part where we don't need to converse. Now you're right.
Well, of course we have to converse. Would you eat this? Like,
No,
why is it
looks,
in a?
It looks
Why
like
is it
milky,
in a jar?
It looks like
You know?
milky, disgusting.
Because why would you have yogurt in that jar?
Yeah,
It's kind of weird, right?
yeah. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
I
to
do
this.
like the look of that spoon, though. It looks nice. All right, moving on to the next.
Do you
one.
have a favorite spoon? I know you have a favorite fork.
I like smaller utensils.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like larger utensils.
Mm-hmm.
Shovels,
Right.
pitchforks.
Yeah.
Things.
Bulldozers.
Right.
Why? You like your spoons large?
I do like a large spoon. I
Why?
like why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy them. You know those Japanese spoons you get at sushi restaurants to eat like miso soup with? They have
Yeah.
the little divot all the way up the end
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Very, very I like
Mhm.
I like
I
those.
mean, for like soups, I guess a larger spoon could be nice.
Yeah.
But like
we can move on to photo number
for
3.
yogurt, I definitely would prefer a smaller spoon. All right, moving on.
Number 3. I mean, cow.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm going to say,
Yeah.
can I explain why?
Sure.
So
Of course,
this
of
game
course.
should be called What's the White Square? That's what it should be called because it's been 3 images of
Mhm.
white squares and then there's like a speck of something in there.
Right.
But
You
I
have to
will
kind of
I will
use-
say that this has to be a cow because so it's a white overexposed square, right, of a cropped
Mhm.
image, but there is a brown shit-stained smear in there. Now the
Could be
brown
an almond
but
slice.
the brown stain, that's it. It's not an almond slice.
I don't know.
The pattern of the smear is hairy. It's a hairy pattern.
Right.
So there has to be some it's a cow-like feature. If there was
I get
hair in
that,
my
I get
yogurt,
that.
I'm going to throw up just saying it.
Yeah.
There's no hair when it comes to foods. Yes, that's where
It
you
happens.
messed up.
It happens sometimes. There's
And-
hair in food.
Yeah, we're not going to have this conversation because I will vomit. I can't take hair in the food. I can't do it. So this hairy pattern shows me
Yeah.
that it's I'm locking it
This
in.
has been your quickest answer. That's locked in as a cow?
Locking it in.
All right, here we go.
Instinctual.
The reveal. Correct. Correct. All right, so the crop it must be here, right?
Yep, it's got to be in the forehead. It's got to be in the forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What a crop. What a call. Quickest answer yet. And I was right
Yeah,
because of the
you were
pattern
right.
of the hair. That's why. You're never going to get one over on me. Is there more of these? Let's go.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, give me another
Well,
one.
let's talk about it. Would you eat this or
Of course I would. I would chop
Okay.
this fucker up. I'd eat him 6 ways from Sunday.
you would eat number
Absolutely. T-bones.
4190?
At 4190s looking happy
He's
and
got a
healthy
tag on
and
his
ready
ear.
for a steak. Give me a T-bone. Let's go.
Wow.
No question.
Good picture.
No
This
question.
is a handsome cow. All right,
It's a great cow. Great looking cow.
Are we ready for the next one?
Tasty looking cow.
Ready to move on?
I was ready when I said cow. This is, I mean, this isn't even a thing. This isn't even a thing.
It's yogurt or a cow, believe it or not.
But
It's
this
one of
is
those things.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
This is crazy to me.
There's some texture.
But this is borderline. I mean, I'm throwing random. I'm spitting in the wind here.
This one's tough. I'm not gonna lie. This one's really tough.
Tough. It's a white square.
No, it's not. There's more. There's some texture in there.
There is borderline. There's 1% texture.
Well, talk us through it. What are you thinking?
Right off the bat, I'm thinking cow, because the first two were yogurt. So I'm assuming you would pattern,
yeah,
right?
Okay.
So I'm thinking cow. Although there's something, and then the as pixelated as it is, the pattern of whatever the hell is in there, the stain of gray that is in there, has some very straight
shadow,
very straight lines. Yeah, but that's not though.
Yeah,
it is.
I'll be honest. I totally. I don't know the order of these, so I'm in the dark as well. I'm not sure what this one is.
I'm gonna go cow. If it's yogurt, that'll be my first mess up.
So you're going cow.
I'm gonna lock it in with cow.
All right, here's the reveal.
Yogurt.
Wow, your first strike.
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out. So
yeah.
You can't mess.
I mean, this game is the equivalent of me saying, Andrew, close your eyes. Okay, how many fingers am I holding up? I mean, that's like, this is crazy. Like, it's just a white
So it was
square.
a shadow. I was right. That's a shadow. It wasn't a... Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think of this yogurt? Would you eat this one?
Sure, I guess.
Really?
I mean,
for some reason, this one does look the least appetizing out of the other ones.
yeah, I mean, these photos are all like, did you doctor these to overexpose them before you...
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I just cropped it.
I mean, these just look... None of them look... You're telling me this looks less appetizing than the pouring from the jar?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the pouring from the jar is weird.
Yeah, but this one, it looks like I don't know, it's
this
like
looks
watery.
This looks like cream.
There's there's chunks in it, you know?
Yeah, well...
Yeah. Moving on. Next one.
I mean, I'm going home. I'm going to go home.
Well, talk us through it.
It looks like a fucking sticky note. Talk us through. There's nothing to talk us through.
Good. Yeah, it kind of does.
It looks like a sticky note, Andrew.
Yeah.
It looks like a sticky note.
This one's a little interesting, though, because I don't think we've seen this pattern yet. And it's like it's not completely white either.
No, it's a yellow. It's a yellow, and there is a brown streak. I'm going cow.
Are you sure? Locked in?
Yeah.
That's your quickest answer. This beats your record. Ready? The reveal.
Yeah.
Cows.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Cow.
Would you eat this? Or
I mean, I wait for them to finish. It looks like they're about to...
Yeah, this is a great photo.
Yeah.
They're both looking at the camera.
Yeah.
Cute. Anything else to say about this?
No, nothing.
Okay, moving on.
Cow.
Want to talk us through it?
Yeah. The pattern on the it doesn't look yogurty. There is actually a texture in this crop. I don't know if you can see it on the left-hand side.
Yes, there is.
It doesn't look edible. Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Cow.
This one could be the hardest one.
This is the hardest one. I'm going to go cow. It's probably yogurt.
100%.
But I'm going to go cow.
Locked in?
I mean, it's a big white square, Andrew. Fucking cow.
All right, here's the reveal.
Yeah.
Cow.
I mean, that's not the most flattering angle, but...
No. Would you eat this?
Yeah. Not from this direction, but...
Wow.
But sure.
Shout out to Jane Steele. I don't know if that's the name of the cow or the photographer or the farm, whatever. But their name's on this. Look at this background.
It looks fake.
Yeah.
And I think it is.
This is an interesting photo.
That's a fake. Can you zoom in on this?
Yeah. Zoom in on what? The background?
Right around the ankle line. There's a straight line there. That's a fake background, my friend.
The ankle?
Go straight in toward the background, in between all the feet around the ankle line. Nope, that's the udder. Right there. You see it?
This?
See it? There's a line that goes all the way across. So they have a patch of fake grass. They put some real grass down. Actually, it looks as though the cow's eating something other than grass entirely in the middle of the other grass.
So you think this is a backdrop?
Yeah. This is a staged, studio lit photo. I think it's a real photo of a background, but it doesn't even line up. And you can see that the cow's shadow is like not actually going off into the distance. It goes like off into the distance, and then it goes up kind of a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is something that we could ask Jane Steele about, but
we'd have to call
really
Jane
know.
Steele.
Interesting pattern on this cow too, but that's a game. That's another game for another day. So that was Cower Yogurt. Let us know in the comments what you thought of it, and we'll definitely consider doing more of these games in the future. Which one did you like better? Yogurt or cow?
Rug or carpet was definitely...
Thought that was better?
Yeah.
Like more fun or...
Oh, I mean, we just played the white square game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least the rug or carpet one gives you a little bit of...
You did pretty good on yogurt or cow.
Yeah, so. I would like a different game. I liked the carpet and rug one.
Good to know. But your minute's up, so you got to stop. Time to end the show. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do.
You do? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, as always.
Hey, thanks for having me. I think this was the... I think that this might have been the best episode that we've done.
Mm.
It probably beats the Lizzo one.
No, the Lizzo one was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, it beat the last one.
No, I like the last one.
But out of the four that we've done, this one probably is
I'm not
higher.
trying to rank them. They're not. One is not better than the last or the first or the whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well,
it's all good.
All I'm saying is, right, Lizzo
Yeah.
Was the best one before this one, right? So Lizzo, then the one with me and Brittany.
Obviously.
And then what was the third one even about? I don't even remember.
Third one was just us.
Yeah. But what are you talking
Movie
about?
theaters, stuff like that.
This one, so
good clippable content.
It was like the best one, the second best one, then the third best one, and this one, I don't think it's the fourth. The fourth
place.
One. Yeah, I think we're going up now.
Right. Well,
so we're on a upwards.
If this is your first time listening to the Nick Williams Show, you should definitely go back and watch the Lizzo episode. You should watch them all. Watch them all.
Right.
Subscribe, like,
and then then rank them.
Yeah, rank them in the comments. Well, again. Last time I'm going to say it. Thanks for coming in, Andrew. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. We will see you next week.